The Diary of a 26-year-old. I am made to move. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm at Church Cove in Cornwall near Gunwallow, I think it's called. Just come for a walk to clear my head, and I'm going to start a little series on my channel. I'll probably name it like Beth's Journal or something like that, like journal entry number 1. But it's just for those days that I want to just use my channel to talk to you, and if you're in your 20s, because I'm 26, and go through any anxieties and stuff that I might be having and you might be able to relate to as well. Overall, this is just going to be like, you're my therapist, and or can you relate, and let me know. And also please like and subscribe to my channel because it really helps me out, and I'm trying to make this grow. I know it's going to be a slow process, but I'm here for the ride, and you're here for the ride too by the looks of things. So yeah, let's go. Right, you could barely see my face in this, but it's January the 2nd, 2025. So that's the car park that we've just walked from. I just walked up the hill. I'm a little bit out of breath now. There's some crazy surfers out there today, or bodyboarders. Don't know if you can see, this is as much as I can zoom, but one's there and there. And then there's a few more over there, but I can't really focus on there. But look at this view. What a perfect day to clear my mind. New Year's come about now, and I don't know whether I'm finding it a good thing or a bad thing, or not an easy thing to deal with, or an easy thing to deal with, because I like the fact that there's a new beginning and everything, but because, I don't know about you, but in your mid-late 20s, I mean, I've been through all the 20s up till 26, everyone of your friendship group or everyone that you know of is doing just like completely different things. And I know this is relatable because I've watched some videos and people are saying about it, and I'm like, that's so me, I don't know what's going on with my life. But yeah, I'm just finding it a bit hard to navigate because I feel sometimes I get feel like I'm a little bit stuck, but I know I'm not, and I know I'm heading in a certain direction, whether that be like travelling, like saving to travel, and like adventures and building for the future and everything like that. But I guess everyone's future looks very different. I mean, this is my Thursday afternoon, and I know a lot of people that are in an office right now Thursday afternoon, or their parent Thursday afternoon, whereas I'm just like, I'm on a cliffside Thursday afternoon, and I love it, to be fair. I love the fact, because I only work part-time, and I love that, but also doesn't come without its problems, I guess, or anxieties. And I get that I'm like in a very privileged position to even be standing on this cliff right now on a sunny day, and not in a worse off position. Like, I know, like, I'm grateful for what I've got and everything, but it doesn't eliminate what's going on in my mind. And I guess it's like, because when we're at home, you can get quite stuck there, you can get quite comfort zoned, and I don't want that to be the case. And 80% of the time, like, I know it's not the case, but the other 20% of the time, mostly in the evening, to be honest. And I know I'm feeling a little bit more anxious because I've drunk alcohol over the festive period, and that never does well for your mental health, I think. I feel a little bit stuck in the comfort zone, like going to work and stuff and trying to save money, but never actually saving money. Like, I don't even spend that much, but somehow I don't have any savings. So I guess one of my New Year's resolutions anyway is to kind of save money, like work hard and then it'll pay off, sort of thing. And I guess I kind of been a little bit afraid or scared, or like refusing to work hard, because it really does take a toll on my mental health. Like, when I can't, not that I can't, but when I don't have as many opportunities to do this, go for a walk outside and not be for work or to clear my mind and everything. I've lost my train of thought now. I got distracted because someone's there. But yeah, might walk over here. It's a bit dangerous walking on the cliff, but I am watching where I'm going. Oh my god. Look at that. Jesus. A little ad break. Someone almost caught that wave. There was another surfer, but I don't know where it's gone. Where they've gone. Ugh. You couldn't catch me out there one bit. But it's amazing. It is amazing. I think that's a hotel up there as well. Not totally sure. Oh my god. I keep forgetting that it does that. Here's me waiting for some people to walk by before I start talking properly. So I've just walked over to the other beach and I found like the perfect little seat in the rocks, and the lighting's a little bit better here. I could take my hat off, but then I'll be squinting. So hat is on. It does say not today, but that's not the total vibe that I'm going for. I just felt like wearing a hat today. But yeah, I probably seem quite offish if people walk by me and I'm like, not today, don't say hello to me, but that's fine. That's not what I'm trying to give, but I couldn't find my other hats, and this is actually Nathan's hat, but so thanks Nathan. So yeah, I guess I was just wanting to sit down on some rocks apparently and just talk to you about what's been going on in my head. The diary of a 26-year-old. And every year I'll change it, so maybe that will be the title. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I need to like not look at anyone doing this and just pretend that I'm filming the ocean, because I need to get over this. No, what are they going to say? What are you doing? They're not going to say anything. What are they going to do? My thoughts are all over the place, hence why I'm talking all over the place, because my thoughts are all over the place. Lately I've been having like a lot of anxious thoughts, like late at night especially. I think that's because I've been around a lot of people recently, and normally I have a lot of alone time and alone days like this, to be able to process my feelings and emotions and thoughts and just reset really on my mind storage level, because I feel like my storage level is really high right now and I need to decompress, unwind, vent. So this is what this little mini series is going to be throughout my life, the life of a 26-year-old, 27 this year now, crikey. But I don't know about any of you, but has time just been absolutely flying by recently? Like, I was looking at the calendar for this year ahead, and we've got some house sits booked up until like March, and I'm like, oh my god, that's like 3 months of this year just in other people's houses looking after different animals. I was just like, wow, like my goal for me especially is to save enough money to eventually go travelling or long holidays and come back and do it again, sort of thing. Like, I can't keep still, and like as much as I absolutely love Cornwall and I'm really, really grateful to live here and being part of a beauty, and as oh my god, part of a beautiful place in Cornwall. I'm very, very lucky, very grateful, and I'm, safe. It's amazing here. It's also very small. Like, I live right down at the bottom of Cornwall, not like on the Devon border. I live right down the bottom, like 30 minutes away from St Ives and that sort of area where it gets really, really thin and all the roads are the same. I know I sound like really negative and really boring, but I'm just being real. Like, I'm a little bit bored, and I know that I still appreciate it and everything, but I would appreciate it more and my desire for exploring other places in the world and the UK. We have done a little bit more of that recently, but exploring a little bit more of the world excites me way more than exploring another corner of Cornwall. But I'm aware that privileged position that I'm in, so I don't want anyone to be like, stop moaning. Well, you can tell me that, because I do need to stop moaning, but just a bit of backstory, basically, just a bit of context behind all the rest of the thoughts. Like, I am made to move, and when we're back at home, like I was saying earlier, I get stuck in like a comfort zone, and then I get really anxious to go anywhere. And even like next week, me and my little sister are going to Lanzarote, so you'll see some of that. I'm really excited for that, but I'm also really, really, really anxious to get on the plane. Like, I've not been this anxious to get on the plane any other time that I've been on a plane. The last time I went on a plane was in April 2024. Very grateful for that opportunity. It was to Ireland, so an hour flight, and we're going to Lanzarote, which is 4 hours flight. But yeah, I just feel a little bit anxious, well, quite a bit anxious about that. I've been having like intrusive thoughts that the plane's going to crash, and it's not going to crash, Beth. Oh my God. It better not anyway. But yeah, so, and that's like, that's diverting my mind to anxiety instead of excitement for the holiday, and exploring a new area, because that is what I want. But because I've been so comfort zoned recently, and here, there and everywhere in La La Land with like the festive time, like it's been so busy, I haven't had time to recoup my thoughts. Like, we've been going for walks with the family, or playing games with the family, or travelling to my family, etc. Like, jam-packed. And I guess, like, you know, that Sunday feeling if you work like 9 to 5, or you don't really like your job, and the night before you're due to work, you're like dreading it a little bit. It feels a bit like that, in a different sense, because I've experienced that I used to be a dental nurse, so I've experienced that before, and I didn't like that. But like, there's some people walking by. I'm nervous again. They're not even looking at me, that's fine. Yeah, I've just been experiencing that a bit, because I don't want to lose track of my goal, because I get easily distracted. And going back into work, I'm excited because I get to see the people that I work with again, and whatever we get up to, because we get up to just random sorts, and even days like this we do this. Like, it's not a bad job at all, and I'm really grateful for it, and I appreciate it. But it's like the fact that, you know, I'm committing my time and my thoughts to work, and it can be quite draining if we're out for a long time, and then I get home and then all my thoughts are like just to do with work and money, and then I get in the comfort zone, and I feel really trapped, and then I feel like running away, and then I feel like I can't run away because I don't have any money. So I'm trying to look at this differently this year, or just going forward, not even just this year, but like, I suppose the fact that it's like fresh, we're about to get a whole fresh season and experience it all over again, but differently. Like, is a bit more of a kick up the bum to be like, right, come on, refocus on your goals. But I don't want that to be like a yearly thing where I'm just, every year I'll be like, oh yeah, that was my goal and I didn't get anywhere near it. And sometimes I do like lose track of how far I've come and everything, and Nathan kindly reminds me, and if I feel a bit more on track. But other times I do lose sight of it, and it really upsets me. So I'm trying to, this year, work hard and then I can play hard, you know what I mean? And also just factor in just like the basics, like healthy eating, exercising. Like, I wasn't as close as I have been before to staying inside today, but I think that was because the sun was out, and yesterday it was pouring down with rain. You would have seen us, we went in the sea yesterday, like, but for some reason my brain doesn't really like remember how good that felt. I just felt really, really knackered and overwhelmed afterwards, like in the evening. But yeah, so the fact that it was a clear day, I mean it's cold but it's a clear day, and yeah, so that motivated me to get out more. So long story short, I'm trying to keep my goals at the forefront of my mind, even when I'm overwhelmed with things like work, or if I haven't exercised, or just basically if I feel like anxious or down or whatever. I'm trying to be like, right, you're doing this for a reason, stick to that reason. But I find it really hard. So hopefully this is the first year that I'm on YouTube and documenting it, and I often watch my videos back. I don't know if that's vain or not, but I don't think it is, but you know, that's me just doubting myself. But yeah, so hopefully my goals will be in the forefront of my mind for a lot longer than before, and hopefully that will prevent the like anxiety of like, oh my god, I'm 26, like, do I want a baby? I don't. But do I want a baby, or do I want to get married? Like, do I want to go into a career in a normal job? And like most of the time, if I'm thinking clearly, like when I've had days like this, I'm able to realise that's not even what I want. It's just like a societal pressure of being in your 20s and social media and whatever your peers are doing, I guess. But this year I'm gonna put a stop to that. But if anyone can relate to just like, where am I going? Where am I going with this? Like, where am I going with my life? Am I moving forward? It's hard to recognise the small steps that you've taken over the year, but something I've put into a bit more practice, especially this morning even, was gratitude and realising how far I've come actually in the small steps. Like, for example, I would never have sat on the beach with like hundreds of people around me and just talked to a camera in the corner, or just sat on some rocks. Like, I would have never done that. So I'm really, really happy about that, and I know I've progressed, but these little creeping thoughts come in so fast if you don't look after yourself, take yourself out. Oh god, baby crying. Take yourself out and do what you really need to do. It's also harder if you're an empath like me, because if I'm surrounded by people, then I absorb their energy and their feelings, and you might not believe that if you haven't experienced that, and I get that, but trust me, well, you don't have to, but I'm telling you, that's what I feel like. If someone's in a bad mood and it's nothing to do with me, then I will just think, I will just feel it. It will just take a knock on me, and like, I've been around a lot of people, a lot of different emotions, happy and sad, all the in-betweens. So it's nice to just focus in on what's actually going on in my head and giving myself the credit that I deserve. Because, oh, dog was agreeing with me there. Another surfer, oh my god. But yeah, like, beach has got busy. I'm actually chuffed. Like, another lesson that you can take from this is like, no one gives a crap what you're doing. Like, there's some people just maybe like 50, actually not even 50 metres, about 15 metres away from me, just literally over there, and I'm just talking to the camera. But I suppose that's another thing to be grateful for. So I don't want this to be like a full-on negative video, because it's not. It's just, I wanted to share. If you can relate, if you've got any tips, if you just want to listen to my story and follow my story, I'd also be really grateful for that. I'd be grateful for anything, any comments you want to leave. And yeah, if you're new to watching my face, hello, my name's Beth, I'm 26, live in Cornwall. And please subscribe and stick around, because it's not all just going to be sit down rambles, video diary entry vlogs. It literally could be anything. Like, I know last week I said we were going to do some more van stuff, but I didn't really anticipate Christmas coming around so quickly. So I don't know when that'll be, but that'll be soon. That'll be another sort of video that you'll see here. You'll see nature, you'll see maybe some challenges, you'll see some more of this, but just whatever I fancy, because I'm trying not to put it on like, oh my god, I want my YouTube channel to grow, so I'm going to do all the popular stuff and then just lose what I'm actually passionate about along the way. So yeah, it's going to be more authentic than if I was to try and rush building a subscriber count, basically. I'm just trying to be brutally honest, and hopefully you appreciate that, because I know I would if I was watching me. But yeah, so I think I'm going to walk back now. I don't know if I'll pick up the camera again, because I feel like I've said what I needed to say, but I'll probably watch it back in the car, and if I do need to say anything else, then I'll just pick it up then. But for now, thanks for watching, and please subscribe and like the video if you want, and hopefully see you again. Bye!